of climate that we are seeing, we will next look at what is this China climate and Laurentian. Both we will look at together, because mostly they are actually very similar. They are up and down, something like that. So China climate, so you will have what is the China climate here, and you will have what is this Florida climate here. Laurentian is a little up. The explanation for this is very, very simple. It actually operates based on a very simple phenomena that during the summer, okay, during the summer, land becomes hot. So this is low pressure. Hot, low pressure. So here also land becomes hot, low pressure. The sea which is there, this is a little cold, and hence you will have what is called as the low pressure. You will have what is called as the, this is high pressure, low temperature. This is low temperature but high pressure. Low temperature, high pressure. And you will always should know that air or wind will travel from high pressure to low pressure. So high pressure to low pressure. And hence you will find rainfall in this region. So during the time of summer, you will find rainfall because of this high pressure and low pressure and differential heating of land and water. And that is what is the simple explanation of what is called as the China climate. But during the, you can ask me what happens during the winter. During the winter, if you see, the opposite happens. During the winter, the opposite happens, and the opposite is a little strange thing. So what happens is that, so opposite I will draw here. So this becomes high pressure, no? So during this winter, this becomes high pressure, this becomes low pressure. And offshore, this is offshore. And hence you will not find, or you will not have that much rainfall in this time. So it is like a, basically seasonal winds during the, due to the differential heating of land. So this is the basics of China climate. Now see, this Laurentian climate is very, very simple, very similar to what we have seen of this China climate. Only one simple difference that you should know is that it is above, see, this latitude, it is about this. So you will have what is called as Laurentia here, but I will explain it here. It will be very simple. Similarly to the point, during the summer, high temperature, so it will be low pressure. Here low temperature, high pressure. So during the summer, the rainfall comes. Similarly, there also rainfall comes. So you will have summer rainfall. What happens in the winter, I explained in China climate, is that this becomes high pressure, and as a result you will not find what is called as the rainfall in this time, is what I said. But Laurentian is a little different. How it is different, I will explain you. It is like, see this region, you will have, this is high, or this is low pressure. During the winter, this is a low pressure, this is high pressure. So wind offshore comes, but you will have rainfall in this time also. That is the simplest of things you will have to know. Rainfall in winter also. How this happens is that this you have to go to the previous video, and where I spoke about this westerlies. I spoke about the westerlies. These westerlies, what they do is that they bring this wind, and because of the these lakes which are there, Huron, Ontario, Lake Superior, it picks up moisture here. It picks up moisture here, and hence you will have rainfall kind of distributed fairly throughout. This is the only simple change between China type and Laurentian type, is that you will have kind of in USA, this place will have this rainfall throughout, and that is where this New York place is there, and you will have what is called as snowfall as well. Summer is similar to China climate, but winter you will pick this westerlies which comes here, and it picks this moisture and gives it to this region, and this is what is the Laurentian and China climate, and you will find mixed trees in this region, which is very, very essential for, you know, these areas are the essential region for wood cutting or lumbering, okay, which was used for making paper. So the trees which were here, and that is why you will find many of the papers started in New York. You know, New York is the region where all this started, and it is a liberal capital of the world as well. It was because of this movement of or the presence of trees. So we are seeing these types of climates. Last time we spoke about this Laurentian climate. In that I would have spoke about how this Laurentian climate is different from this China climate. Today we will see, in this video we will see our British climate, Siberian climate, and the other climate which is left out. But I missed out one fact in Laurentian climate is that, see, one important factor is that there will be a cold current here, hot current here, cold current here, hot current here. So these regions are the regions, or this Laurentian region is the region of important fishing zones. This was a mains question once. They asked this question. Why means because this place where this hot current and cold current actually merge, they bring out the food for the fishes to this zone, and this zone is also low, not low, we should not say, it is not very deep, it is sloping in a it is sloping in a very slow fashion, and hence fishes can come to this continental shelf and can actually breed in this zone, and both the zone. This is that is why Japan will be the leading fishing. In fishing, if you see, Japan is the most important factor in all of the world, and especially whale. So that is why we have this International Whale Commission actually having regulation on hunting of whales, because this region, you know, see, Japan became so powerful, they started hunting all the whales. So we have to have a regulation on that as well. But as I was saying, in this video we will talk about the British climate. British climate is very, very simple. It is all through the year you will have rainfall. All through the year. All through the year rainfall will be there. How means, that is the very simplest of fact. In last video you will see that there is a westerlies here. You know, westerlies, very important wind which we were talking about. This westerlies gives rainfall to this zone. This westerlies is the place where you will have what is called as rainfall here, and you will also have rainfall in during the winter as well. How during the winter is that? This region is where you will find what is called as the temperate cyclone. Temperate cyclone will have, this is a polar region. This polar region will have what is called as the cold wind. This westerlies is coming in this direction. These two mix together and they will actually give what is called as the temperate cyclone. And you will have, and hence you will have rainfall because of this westerlies which is there, which is an onshore wind which is bringing you rainfall, and you will also have temperate cyclone formed because of the convergence of the polar wind and the westerly wind, and you will have rainfall throughout the year. And that is what you should have. And the climate is actually, you know, see, actually not very cold. It is correct to the performance of humans, especially because of there is a Gulf Stream. So you will have what is called as the Gulf Stream, which is a hot wind. It travels like this. You know, it's a very important. It travels like this. It takes the warm water. It takes, why it is? See, it is in the same zone as New York. New York, if you see last video, Laurentian, when I was explaining, I said you will have snowfall, but you will New York. Here you will have this influence of warm Gulf Stream, which is there, which is helping a little bit in terms of rainfall as well as the temperature as well. So this is what is the basics of basics of British climate. Now we will talk about what is the Siberian climate. It is a very simple cold, or the region you will have covered with snow. This region you will have what is called as the Siberian climate. So basically Siberia. So all, when Stalin was there, you will have all the, so anyone who was against Stalin during 1920s to 1940s or 1950s, till he was alive, he was anyone who was against Stalin was sent to this place because of extreme coldness. Extreme cold. You will have what is called as the continentality. The most coldest place is here. You will have extremity. The temperature will be so extreme. That is what. So why the prisoners were sent to the Siberia means it is an physical torture. And one of the favorite authors, Dostoevsky. Spelling, I think you have to check. Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky, the famous Russian, he was sent to this place. He was sent to this place. He was given this sentence. So please Google and check Fyodor Dostoevsky. In a sense, he was one of the important, thinkers of that time, thinkers of today also. He was sent to here because of the extremity. He was suffering a lot, and the point was that he was given death sentence. And the last, so death sentence was about to be carried, but at the last moment he was saved. Last moment. In a sense, he writes in one of the book, the aim of life should be to experience, experience everyday water droplets, everyday leaves and things. I used to think, what is this person talking? Why means he went and saw, that is the went and saw Siberia. He was a prisoner there. He did not have many people to talk. So he used to talk to, in the cell, he used to talk to some sparrow or something like that. He was going to die, and the last moment he was saved, and after which he wrote every book, that is the famous book of Dostoevsky. And this is the place where he was there, and why he was sent basically is because of the cold continentality. And you will have what is called as the polar climate next, and you will not have soil in this zone. You will not have soil, you will have cold, snow covered region. All will be cold, snow covered all throughout the region, and that is where you should also, and this is something called as cryosphere. It is called as cryosphere. You please check this time for preliminary examination 2023. I feel this time this area might be covered, and I hope you also come out through like Dostoevsky. You march whatever things that you are facing right now, like him. You too come out of your come out of your fears, and you do well in your life. As you might be aware, Minds of Aspirant is now offline as well. Till now it was online. Now in 2023, after the preliminary examination, it's going to be offline classes as well. And what we have planned is anthropology. This is basically I'm going to take anthropology, as you might be seen in many other videos. This is a subject which I am handling, and we will have this anthropology in a comprehensive way. And then we will also have GS mains answer writing. Anyone, because after prelims you will be preparing for mains, and we will have this, and we have already had this program online. We had this program called as Acumen. We had this, many testimonials and many things are there in the Minds of Aspirant group. You can check that. How we are going to do and what we are going to do, I'm going to speak about that. But just I'm informing about the programs that we are going to start. Then we will have a specific batch on GS paper 4 and essay. This is also a program which we are already doing in online, which is Kafka program. We will GS paper 4 enhancing. It's not going to be only, that is the point. It's not going to be only test, only classes. No, it's going to be enhancing of answers through classes and answer writing. Enhancing of answers through classes and answer writing, both will be there. and how to write essays. Essays is something people are worried about, this abstract essay, philosophical essay, the technical essay. We'll look at everything in detail, every thing we will be looking at, and these two will be now offline as well. So corrections, people earlier were not able to meet and ask for doubts, but now we can have this as well. And this also we are going to start, which is Prelims 2024, Prelims come mains batch. This will be for 24 or 2024. This will be a full-fledged course, including prelims. How do you approach? Because from the day one, you should know. You should not worry about preliminary clearing in the last moment. From day one, we are going to think about how to clear and how do you do that. And that is what we will look at in these. And these are the programs we are planning right now. As days go by, let us see how many other programs come up. I hope you will support us in this venture that we have taken. It's going to be both offline and online. Thank you for watching this video. There is a Minds of Aspirant Telegram channel. Please click that. Minds of Aspirant Anthropology channel is also there. Please click in that also. Please click subscribe for Minds of Aspirant channel as well. For more such doubts, please, you can ask me your doubts in the group, and I will be more than happy to tell you. And these are the batches that we are going to have in this year. Thank you for watching.